Hi, hey, thanks again for coming to helpingleaders.com. Again, Robert Owens. And this portion is on mediation, conflict resolution, and dispute resolution. For about 25 years, I've been in the middle of people's problems. I like to call them challenges. Positives are negative, or problems are negative, challenges are positive. But I've been involved in helping people work through tough issues. I've lived in Nevada for a long period of time, and in Nevada, one of the things that was sort of a delight for me was that the governor of Nevada, who's no longer alive, but his name is Kenny Gwinn, he gave me a phone call after 20 years of being in the state, and he said, "Hey Robert, I'd like you to join me, and I'd like to appoint you to the State Judicial Board of Ethics. I'd like to have you be in the middle of lawyers and judges, and I'd like to have you be a layperson in judicial disputes, and especially election time, campaign season, and then with just general disputes that come up in the state." And so he appointed me in 2000, and then I was reappointed in 2004 to do another 4-year term of helping solve issues in mediation and dispute resolution. When I came back to California, I went to the Pepperdine School, the Strauss Institute on Dispute Resolution, and sort of cleaned up my skills and learned some new things and rethought some things, and since being at Strauss have been mediating and have been enjoying mediation because I love to help people work through problems and turn them into challenges and have them walk away and say, great. My background is a little different because I'm not a lawyer. I am a senior pastor who's been out of the ministry, retired for 10 years. And in that last 10 years, I've been traveling, teaching leadership, and doing executive counseling, and a number of things, working with military after 9/11 in San Diego with Navy SEALs on mental health issues. But I've been doing mediation work as well. You have an option of what kind of a mediator you're looking for, and they're good options. On one hand, you have the option of getting a retired judge or a lawyer or a litigator, one who litigates or goes in front of the court for his client. And you have a choice of getting a judge or a lawyer to be your mediator. And there's some great ones here in the county, or San Diego, LA, Orange County. On the other hand, you have an option of having a non-lawyer litigator. My background is non-lawyer. Why? Because I bring a different skill set to the table. I'm a little bit different because I'm a type A, focused kind of guy, get the job done, special ops military, and leading men and making decisions. But on the other hand, I was a senior pastor with mental health background and, as we would say, facilitation skills to help people feel heard and to help people say, I feel so much better now that I've talked, or I felt like I've been heard correctly. And so I used the two skills of let's work this through, and now let's do it. And so my background, I have been told, brings a real different, unique set to mediation. And I enjoy it very, very much. So if you're looking for a lawyer or for a retired judge, there's some wonderful organizations that have those men. If you're looking for a non-lawyer, a guy that can sit across the table and do a lot of empathy and listening and helping you feel like this is the best situation that you can work through at the moment, then you'd want to call it a non-lawyer type like myself. And there's a number of us in the county who are non-lawyer mediators that do all kinds of work where there's emotion involved and where there's hurt involved and where there's principle that you feel in principle you've been wronged, and you want to make sure it's not a dollar issue, or maybe it is a dollar issue, but you want to make sure that things work out because you have an issue that you want to work through. Feel free, if you want, email me or to go here at the website, find my phone number, and just come online and say, hey, could we talk? And I'll sit down and have a cup of coffee with you. And if I'm unable to do it, I can refer you to others here in the county. I'm awfully busy at times. And so whether it's LA, San Diego, Orange County, which is usually my driving radius, occasionally Riverside County, but try to stay close to home off the freeways. If I can be of service or be of help or guide you, feel free to give me a call, and I'll give you a reference, or I'll ask you if I can help, and we'll see what we can do. But again, you don't want to go to court. If at all possible, the last thing you want to do, having grown up in court, because my dad was a judge, I grew up in court since I was a little kid, the last thing you want to do is go to court. Instead of litigate, what you want to do is mediate. The cost for mediation is so much less expensive than having two lawyers getting their two bills to go battle it out, and you get stuck paying, and you may not like the decision that the judge makes. In this situation, lawyers or no lawyers, you come and sit down, and we work it out for an hourly fee, and you agree to come to your own conclusion rather than letting the judge having to make that conclusion for you that you may or may not like. So the trend today is, with the court docket being so full and being backlogged with so many cases, see if you can't mediate or arbitrate, but mediate and see if there's not a way to get it done quickly and to your place of saying, I think that's the best I can do, and minimize your emotional pain, and minimize your time lost from the job, and minimize your emotional damage that comes with a long, prolonged, drawn-out court case that is just terrible. And if you've never been to one, you don't want to have to be a part of one. And there's a better way. It's called mediating. So anyway, welcome, and feel free to give me a call if you'd like. Thanks.